Hello once again. Let's quickly start with the video. And this tutorial is for call settings. In the previous video, we covered speech settings. In the call settings drop down, you'll be able to see a few settings around voicemail, ambient noise, end call on silence, and max call duration. So starting with voicemail detection, as the name suggests, it's a feature where if a voicemail is detected while calling the end user, you have an option to configure what should happen next. The agent is intelligent enough to understand that a voicemail has been detected and what it should do next. Either you can choose to hang up while reaching a voicemail. Once a voicemail is detected, within a few seconds, the agent disconnects the call. The second option is to leave a message. In case you do not want the agent to hang up, you can type in a message like, hi, this was a call from Anzar. Please call back. Or whatever message you want to convey. So you can put that in here and it would be spoken over the call once a voicemail is detected. Moving to the next option, which is ambient noise. Ambient noise is an introduction of a white noise from the agent's end. Like we have all received calls from multiple sources, banks, call centers, credit card companies, all of these companies. There's always some background noise. Like you can feel like this is a very real call originating from a call center or from a cafe, or even if we call a friend, obviously our background noise, their background noise is heard in the call, right? This is to make it more realistic, where we introduce a white noise from the agent's end. It can be any white noise like a call center setting, cafe, coffee shop. This is supposed to introduce this noise into the agent side so that the call feels more realistic. Coming to the third option on the list is the end call on silence. Whenever there's silence detected on the call, for example, the agent has spoken its turn, now it's the turn of the user to respond, but the user is not responding at all. In this case, what happens is the agent plays a reminder message at the 10th second. The agent in any language, for example, let's say English, at the 10th second of silence will say, hey, are you still there? And if still there's no response from the user side, and I have configured this for 20 seconds, then 10 more seconds of silence means the agent is going to disconnect the call. User stopped responding. At 10 seconds, a reminder message is played. Hey, are you still there? In any of the languages that the agent is configured for. And if I have configured this for 20 seconds, after 10 more seconds, the agent would go ahead and disconnect the call. You can slide it between 15 to 30 seconds. Then we have something called as the max call duration. Based upon your use case, you already know what is your average duration of the call, right? So if you're making pre-sales, lead qualification, any of these sort of calls, these are supposed to last somewhere around 2 to 3 minutes. If you're making maybe a payment renewal or a recovery call, it's supposed to last somewhere around 5 minutes. What we have done in order to stop the agent from responding to unnecessary or irrelevant queries over the call, we have put a limit on the call length. This can be configured at your end. Depending upon your use case, you can slide it between 1 minute to 90 minutes. That's the maximum a call can last on DialNexa. So based upon your use case, if you think that your average call duration is 3 minutes, you can set it to 5 minutes to be on the safer side. Or if your average call duration is supposed to be 5 minutes, you can set it to 7 or 8 minutes at max. So you always have an overhead to that average call duration. So this was about the call settings drop down. Coming to post-call analysis, we'll be covering after we have covered the prompts, which would most probably be the next or the next to next video. The fallback settings would also be covered along with the prompt, and there's one more setting, that's the webhook. So we'll quickly wrap this up. In case there's a webhook setup wherein you want the call details, summary, post-call analysis of the call, maybe details, agent ID, agent version, phone numbers to be sent to an external source through a webhook, you enable the webhook for this agent. Once enabled, it would deliver all this data that you want to that webhook URL. It can be Discord, Slack, CRM. You as an end user can listen to the webhook in any form you want to. This just helps you enable the webhook for each agent. This is up for today's video, and see you in the next one. Bye.